Orcs have been repelled, and their war boss has been defeated. But this war is far from over. The Orcs still threaten to overcome several major population centers, and could mass more than a large enough force to overwhelm the Imperial armies present on the planet. We have bought time, nothing more. But this is no longer a primary concern. Our scouts have recovered evidence that the forces of chaos, the great enemy, may be operating on this planet, right under our very noses. We must face this foe wherever they stand. If there is even a chance that they are here, we must seek them out and destroy them. Inquisitor Toth is demanding that we leave the planet, but of all the powers his position grants him, commandeering a space marine company is not one of them. I must admit that I find his presence unwelcome so soon after the events on my homeworld of Cyrene. Inquisitors have a way of inflaming a guilty conscience, and that I do not need right now.
This warp storm could trap us here for a month or for a century. We cannot risk staying here. We must evacuate Tartarus before it arrives in 3 days' time.
The Imperial Guard and Holy Fleet can attend to the evacuation. The Blood Ravens have more pressing matters to contend with.
Such as?
I believe agents of chaos have taken strong root here.
I sense no taint here. Even so, were there a chaos presence on Tartarus, it is better we leave them here with the Orcs than waste more lives fighting them. We could wish no worse fate for either of our enemies, and to be trapped with the other. But we must leave here now.
That is a matter for my brothers and I to decide. We will use these 3 days to settle our affairs and satisfy our suspicions. Meanwhile, you have our transports to facilitate evacuation.
Colonel Brom, the captain and I must attend to matters of faith. If you would leave us, please.
But surely this involves me as a...
Forgive me for not being clear on the matter. I said please, when in fact I meant now.
This does involve him. You should have shown him a modicum of respect.
Captain, you uncovered extensive heresy on your home world. Cyrene, was it?
That has nothing to do with the events here on Tartarus.
But I believe they do. You requested the Inquisition undertake an exterminatus, the destruction of your planet's entire populace, which we obliged.
I still fail to see...
Captain, I am not questioning your loyalty, but I must wonder if your actions on Cyrene have not affected your judgment. Perhaps that was a poor choice of words. I merely fear that you might see chaos, but it does not exist. I ask that as a loyal subject of the Emperor, you serve the Imperium's interest before your own agenda.
Captain, that Inquisitor had no right to speak to you in such manner. But perhaps he is right. The coming storm will trap our enemies here, where they can consume one another.
And what if the forces of chaos escape the system before the storm? No, we will not use this freak occurrence as an excuse to avoid our enemies, or our responsibility. They are here for a reason, and we will discover that reason.
We are with you, brother Captain, as always.
The humans are coming your way in full force. You should hear their heavy feet long before you see them, and smell them long before that.
Orbital Command has indicated the dropship landed in this general proximity. We've discovered a path, Captain. It's obvious someone has been digging here.
Cut by orcs?
I've never seen an orc lend such a careful hand to a task.
If it wasn't orcs, then it must be the forces of chaos. We will follow this path and discover the truth behind what has transpired here. The sacred artifact will now be available to us. Shall be my Construct it, and we will have access to powerful abilities. Faith and duty.
Yes, Lord? Build routine 721 initiated.
Yes, my lord.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw
I
breath,
will await your
Marine squad
instructions.
deployed.
With all due haste.
What is it you desire? It will be done.
Here to serve. Yes,
Marine
most
squad
beneficent
deployed.
one, I await your instructions. I will do as you ask. Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask. Yes, most beneficent one.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. I shall not fail. Faith and duty. I shall not fail, for the honor of the chapter. Faith and duty, for the Emperor. Faith and duty, for terror. I shall not fail, for the honor of the chapter.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic. We shall know no fear. For terror.
Yes, Lord. I shall
Scouts
obey.
reporting for duty. Scouts awaiting orders. Commencing infiltration.
What is your will?
Position secure. Scouts ready. I sense danger. We will root it out. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Orcs! Attack! My faith is my shield.
Scouts ready.
Something is
Scouts
not
advance.
right here. These orc bodies do not look like they were dispatched by Imperial hands. We must proceed with caution.
On patrol. I sense danger. We will root it out. Yes, my lord. Strategic point identified.
Perhaps we were
Yes, my
mistaken
lord.
about the presence
Search
of the
commencing.
forces of chaos.
Be it Eldar or
We will
Chaos,
move ahead.
I will
Mark
have
any
answers
enemy
either
positions.
way.
Gathering
Press on.
intelligence.
Wait.
I sense danger.
They weren't attacking.
We will root it out.
They were fleeing. This day
What
shall
could
be a
inspire
glorious
fear
one
in an
for the
orc?
Imperium.
Scouts ready. Getting into position.
My faith is my shield.
Faith is our shield. Objective acquired. Objective logged.
Praise the Emperor.
Inquisition will destroy you.
For the honor of the chapter, we shall know no fear.
Inquisition will destroy you.
Follow me into battle. By my command, attack!
Inquisition will destroy you.
Yes, Lord? With all due haste. As you wish. With all due haste.
Scouts here. Search commencing. We will move ahead
Taking hits.
and mark any enemy positions.
Yes, Lord? Build routine 7-1 initiated. Yes, Lord? Yes, most beneficent one? I shall obey.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask. Here to serve. With all due haste. I await your instructions.
Securing objective.
Yes, my lord. On patrol. Commencing infiltration. Commencing infiltration. Search commencing.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Scouts awaiting orders.
Marine squad
I
deployed.
sense danger. We will root it out. Scouts advance. Getting into position. Commencing infiltration.
To the fight.
Ever vigilant. Understood. Taking hits. Onward to
Yes,
glory.
most beneficent one.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. For the Emperor.
I await your instructions. I exist to serve.
My faith is my shield. Today the enemy shall know fear.
Consolidating position on the objective.
For the honor of the chapter.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Scouts here. Search commencing. Getting into position. Scouts advance. I sense danger. We will root it out.
Dark Reapers, fall back.
Scouts
We
advance.
need Rhino transport tanks.
Beware.
They will allow us to get through
Under
unscathed
fire.
and attack the Dark Reapers on those cliffs
For the
above.
Emperor.
Rhino transports are now available. Build them at the machine cult.
Yes, Lord. Here to serve. With all due haste.
What would you have me do?
Scouts in position. Lining up our targets.
The enemy is attacking.
Commencing infiltration. Yes, my lord. Commencing infiltration.
To the fight.
Commencing infiltration. Scouts advance. On patrol. We will move ahead and mark any enemy positions. Gathering intelligence. Getting into position. Gathering intelligence. Commencing infiltration. Yes, my lord. On patrol.
Under fire.
Scouts advance.
Yes, Lord. Initializing build protocol.
Fear denies faith.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Yes, most beneficent one. What is your will?
Direct us to the enemy.
Here to serve. With all due haste. Yes, most beneficent one. Initializing build protocol. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I await your instructions. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, most beneficent one. Here to serve. I will do as you ask. Here to serve.
Marine squad deployed.
Yes, Lord. I will
Marine
do
squad
as you
deployed.
ask. Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
Marine squad deployed.
Whirlwind artillery tank deployed. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. An easy objective. As you command. The machine spirit is prepared.
Under fire.
They will never see it coming. His will be done. His will be done. Whirlwind artillery tank deployed. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Approaching target.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. Follow my lead.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. Moving out.
Taking hits.
Whirlwind here.
Beware the alien.
Whirlwind here. Moving out.
At your command.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. By my command, attack!
Taking heavy fire.
Confirm. Space Marines, advance! My aim shall not falter.
Fall back!
My aim shall not falter.
Under fire!
Colonel Brom here.
Follow me into battle. Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
I am ready to pass judgment.
Rush the enemy position.
No one
Venerates the immortal Emperor.
Do. For the glory of the Emperor.
Yes, Lord? Yes, Lord?
Taking hits!
Initializing build protocol. I await your instructions. Yes, Lord? As you wish. I exist to serve. I will do as you ask.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. For terror!
Whirlwind artillery tank here. The machine spirit is prepared.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. My aim shall not falter. For the Emperor. Agreed. What would you have?
I have awoken.
Apothecaries are standing by to
damage.
tend to our wounded.
Follow me into
Build
battle.
them at the sacred artifact.
Follow me into battle.
Whirlwind here.
I await your instructions.
My faith is my shield.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. They will never see it coming.
The enemy is attacking!
Yes, Lord?
For the Emperor!
Build routine 7
On
to
alert,
1
brothers.
initiated.
The enemy must be nearby. For the glory of the Emperor. Follow my lead. For terror.
I have awoken.
I shall not fail. Praise the Emperor. Follow my lead.
Whirlwind here.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated.
I am the instrument of his will. I will purge the unclean. I will crush those who stand before me.
My faith is my shield. We are united in his service.
Whirlwind here.
The enemy is attacking!
My faith is my shield.
Marine squad deployed.
For terror.
I am the instrument of his will.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Marine squad deployed.
How can I serve? I will see that it happens.
Whirlwind artillery tank
Faith
here.
is eternal. I will purge the unclean. I will purge the unclean. Marine squad deployed.
The Emperor protects.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Praise the Emperor.
Taking heavy fire. Your enemies attack. Command me. Marine squad deployed. Long to this day. Moving out.
Praise the Emperor. By my command. Attack!
Whirlwind here.
On alert, brothers.
Command
The
me.
enemy must be nearby.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
At last, back to war. Taking
damage.
At least we know that the orcs and Eldar are not in league together.
When
who
one
stands
enemy
with
attacks
me shall
another,
be
it does
my
not
brother.
mean they aren't in league.
Faith
Just that they
and
are living
duty.
up to their lack of honor.
And those who lack honor deserve
Whirlwind artillery
death.
tank here.
Taking heavy
My
fire.
faith is my shield.
Awaiting orders. Orders received. Understood. At last, back to war. Take me into battle.
Praise the Emperor. Follow me into battle.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Yes.
Maintain attack formation. Heresy grows from idleness. The enemy is attacking!
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Orders received.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. My knowledge is at your disposal. At once. Fear not, Psycho. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
I await your instructions.
Marine squad deployed.
Build Team 721 initiated.
I stand ready. I can sense the enemy. They are close. Through the destruction of our
Even
enemies
in
do we
death I
earn
still
our
serve.
salvation.
I will crush those who stand before me.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Marine
I
squad
await
deployed.
your instructions. I will do as you ask. Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
Whirlwind here.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. By his word.
Knowledge is power. Guided will. At your command, do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Faith is eternal. I will crush those who stand before me. Moving out. I shall end it. Heretic.
Securing objective.
Taking damage.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. I serve.
I am the instrument of his will. Command me. Identifying targets. I shall end them. Identifying targets.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Securing objective.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. The machine spirit is prepared.
Establishing a secondary base near this location will give us a
There
forward
is
position
no
with
such
which
thing
to
as
engage
innocence,
the enemy.
Only to persecute. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Taking heavy fire.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Through discipline, we prevail.
Here to serve.
open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and
I have
unguarded.
awoken.
Through discipline, we prevail.
Faith is eternal.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn
Even in
our
death I
salvation.
still serve.
Ignorance is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Do I detect uncertainty?
I have awoken. Even in death I still serve. At last, back to war.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. An open mind is like
I
a
am the
fortress with
instrument
its
of his
gates
will.
unbarred and unguarded.
Even in death I still serve.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Charge! It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
An easy objective. Under fire. Triangulating attack coordinates.
I stand ready.
Marine squad deployed.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
To the rally point!
I am ready to serve. Again.
Marine squad
Beware
deployed.
the alien, the mutant, the heretic. For the glory of the Emperor.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Even in death I still serve.
Apothecary
By his
ready.
word. I will purge the unclean. I have awoken.
Marine squad deployed. Apothecary ready. Apothecary ready. The enemy is attacking. Marine squad
Even
deployed.
in death I still serve. I will purge the unclean. By his word, I will purge the unclean. By his word, I will crush those who stand before me.
Marine squad deployed.
Fear not the Psyker. I stand ready. Venerate the immortal Emperor. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. At your command.
Command me.
Whirlwind here.
Marine squad deployed.
His will be done.
I stand ready. Mind over matter.
Faith is eternal. I will purge the unclean. I will
Marine
be there
squad
soon.
deployed.
I will purge the unclean. I will purge the unclean.
Yes?
On my way.
The Emperor protects.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Marine squad deployed.
I am ready to
Fear
pass
not,
judgment.
sight.
For the honor of the chapter. So the good Inquisitor senses no chaos here. How fortunate for the Imperium that such keen-eyed eagles stand vigil over her gates.
What dark crafts have these Eldar invoked?
None. At least not here. The servants of Chaos sacrificed this poor guardsman themselves.
To what end, Isidore?
I know not. I believe the altar is a marker, a waypoint in a map that leads elsewhere. Someone defaced many portions of text. Regardless of what Chaos seeks here, the altar requires a sacrifice of blood, or more likely, a life.
Brother Isidore, you have an hour to study the altar. Document everything as is our tradition. Then burn it, lest its taint infect us all.
But Gabriel, there is much to learn from here. We should not be too eager to...
Learn what? Chaos does not teach. It misleads and it betrays. There is nothing to learn here, save for our next course. These transports have been damaged somehow. Make the repairs, and be quick.
Well, Brother Isidore, what betrayal have you wrought? Disabling your own vehicles? Harboring artifacts despite your good captain's instructions?
Gabriel does not understand. He does not appreciate the significance of this.
Oh, but I do.
Quiet, heretic. Once I find what you seek, I will use it against you for the glory of the Emperor and my brothers.
You wish to deal me a harsh blow, to prove your strength and worth. Well, then come to me. I wait at Mount Korath.
Have no fear, sorcerer. I will be there.